Who and what exactly is RGV Aviation?
So RGV Aviation started in 1973 when my father set up the business. He was in the RAF and he left the RAF, worked for a while for other companies. In 1973 he set up the business here at Gloucestershire Airport. I joined the business in 1983, have worked for RGV ever since. So we provide aircraft maintenance services for general aviation light aircraft, which will include routine servicing, rectification of defects and problems, repair of damage, upgrade of aircraft, avionics communication systems maintenance, all the way through to complete refurbishments of their all general aviation aircraft.
So my name is Ben Sipthorpe. I'm an aircraft engineer. I'm an inspector here working for RGV Aviation. I've held a license for the last 29 years. I've spent most of that time working overseas. I worked in Africa for 10 years, and then I worked 12 years in Australia for a mission agency called Mission Aviation Fellowship. I've been here working at RGV for the last 2.5 years. RGV is a Cirrus service centre, a Cessna service centre, a TBM service centre, and we've just been awarded the International Service Centre for Cirrus. So it's a very good place to work, and I'm happy to be working here. And there is also a look to expand as Cessna produces different aeroplanes that we will maybe take on those aircraft. And there's also expansion potentially to build another hangar and make this facility twice the size it is, and also look at potentially in the future training engineers for the aviation needs of the United Kingdom.
What areas of the aviation sector do you cover within RGV Aviation?
So mostly it's UK based. We do have some foreign customers. Mostly the foreign customers are from Ireland, but we do have a few from the mainland Europe as well. So we cover the light general aviation market, mostly piston engined aircraft through to single engine turbine, both turboprop and jet engined aircraft.
Hi, this is Liam Hunt and Kerry Evans. Your role within the company?
I am the Technical Director here at RGV Aviation.
Okay, why should people choose RGV Aviation for their aviation related needs, and what can customers expect from RGV?
Customers can expect a premium service from us, and they should choose us because we've just won International Service Centre of the Year, meaning we definitely are the best. So the award was for the Cirrus International Service Centre of the Year. We received this in Las Vegas, so it's a accumulation of many things, but ultimately you're providing a good service and a good product for the customers. Our near future is to expand, and we want to open up a 147 training school, meaning we can partner training alongside our 145, so people can come into the industry, learn how to be an engineer and get hands-on experience, as well as learning modules, so you've got hand skills as well as the book knowledge side of it. That's our imminent expansion plans.
I did some work during my school holidays when I was 17. Really enjoyed what I was doing and decided to make that my career. So I started off at the very bottom in the company, cleaning and tidying. I've done every job in the company at some point in the last 43 years, and since about the year 2000 I am now running the business and have done since then.
What can customers expect from RGV?
We provide the highest quality of service. We do our best to meet all their requirements and satisfy the customer needs in all aspects of the aircraft maintenance, providing all the services that they might require in-house under one roof.
Question number 6. How does the company prioritise safety and ensure compliance with the latest aviation regulations such as the EASA?
So EASA is actually a European regulatory authority which we no longer work under. Since Brexit we work under the Civil Aviation Authority, and we're also regulated by the Federal Aviation Authority. Yep. They are for the American registered aircraft that we look after. So we are audited by the airworthiness authorities. We have to meet their standards. They maintain audits at least annually to ensure that we meet all the regulatory requirements.
Question number 7. How is the company adapting to new aircraft technologies or materials, for example, carbon fibre, and also in the avionics and materials department?
Okay, so we work with Cirrus, they produce a composite construction aircraft with both glass fibre and carbon fibre construction. So they're in the forefront of structures. On our avionics side, we work actively with Garmin, who are introducing new avionics systems and new safety systems, such as Autoland. We're also working with future aviation developers, and such as vertical takeoff aircraft, hydrogen power plants. So we are active role in the future of aviation as well as what currently is going on.
What are the company's long-term goals for expanding its maintenance capabilities?
So we're in the process of expanding our maintenance facilities and also set up an engineer training school. There is a shortage of skilled engineers in the industry, so we're looking to actively set up and start to teach the next generation of engineers to come into the industry. So proactive role in that area.
Question Question number 9. How are maintenance tasks prioritised when managing high pressure situations or multiple requests from customers or one person that likes to buy a lot of things?
Yeah, so we have teams that manage the individual aircraft inputs. So each aircraft has a team leader, or an inspector as we call them, and they will listen to the customer, liaise directly with the customer, understand that customer's needs, and then we try the best of our abilities to meet their expectations and targets.
And finally, what are some goals you'd like to achieve soon, in brackets, by 2030?
By 2030, we want to set up our engineer training school. We plan to expand our facilities, moving into, for instance, the jet maintenance as one option, along with all the existing services we provide, as well as, maybe by then we'll start to see some of the future aviation products coming to market and maintaining those.
Thank you very much, RGV CEO Stuart Vincent.